Hi everyone. Uh, my name is Shiani, and I'm just excited to share the books I have been reading the last 4 days. I have read two books by this wonderful author. Her name is Nisa Santiago. I went into the library about 5 or 6 days ago and to look up like some urban books, and I'm like really just familiar with like some of the Zane books and Eric Jerome Dickey books and stuff. But this one of the lovely librarians, she showed me this author, Nisa Santiago, right here. And I'm sad that I'm making this video now because I had already finished part one of a three-part series with this book. This is called Killer Dolls. So I've already finished part one of Killer Dolls, and I just finished part two of Killer Dolls, and I have to wait for part three to come into the library close to me. They only had one of the copies of part three in the entire system, and I have to wait for it to come from a different city. So, but anywho, these books are so good. Like I said, I've read part one and part two in 4 days. I started part two Saturday evening, and I just finished it about an hour ago. I started part one, I believe it was Wednesday Wednesday evening or Thursday morning, and I finished it. Um, I finished it. I believe it was Saturday, like Saturday, and then I started this one Saturday evening, and finished it today. So, but anyway, just to give you guys a little background on the book. So basically, the main character, her name is Aoki, and I believe it's supposed to be what she looks like because the same character appears on all three covers. But basically, Aoki is a mixed girl. She just kind of troubled. She's in Brooklyn. She is half Japanese from her mom and half Jamaican from her father. So she is a beautiful mix. They're talking about how her eyes are just slightly slanted, and she has this beautiful, just dark complexion. But when she speaks, she has her Jamaican accent come out, and so she's the only one in her hood that looks like her, speaks like her, so she's exotic to a lot of the people around her. But with that being said, it also makes her very mysterious and dangerous because she is introduced into like the drug game, and she's been involved in a lot of violence. She had a very hard childhood growing up, so she had a lot of rage built up, and when she was about 16 years old, her father went into a rage from, being on crack, and he thought his wife, which was her mom, was a demon. So he stabbed her with his pocket knife, and Aoki witnessed it. And so when he, kind of sat back down, she picked up, you know, um, another knife, I believe it was, and she killed her father. And so she let her friends know, her close friends, which is AZ, Tissa, and Riri. Tissa and Riri are sisters. She basically told them what happened, and it kind of helped her cover up, the murders, because her father murdered her mom, and then she murdered her father, and she kept them in these barrels in her backyard for about 2 years. So fast forward in between that time, by this time now, her parents have been dead for about 2 years. She is 18 now, I believe in this book she's about 18, 19. But just from the first book to this, to part two, we have seen how much Aoki has evolved. Like, she went from being like, she's always had like the best clothes and this and that in town and stuff like that. But she went from like being just like, how can I say it? Like, she's always been mysterious, and always kind of just kept things to herself. But like we see how the night of her parents' murders, like it changed her. Like she turned to a savage. Like, she is over here, helping dealing drugs. People, she's over here helping, putting a hit out on people and stuff like that. Like she is truly like she is a gangster, is what you would call it, gangster, and always a thug, you know. But the book just really centers mainly around the main character Aoki, like all the secrets, all the things she's involved in, her love life, her friendships, her running with the police. It's just, you know, just a lot of things going on, in her life, and we start to see why Aoki is the way she is, and then it kind of makes you question, like, dang, like, did you really have to do some of this stuff? And so it's like in the series, we don't know if Aoki has your back, or she just for self, because she really ain't got nothing too much to lose. She ain't got no family, but I absolutely love these books. Like, this is my first time reading any of Nisa Santiago's books, and I am already hooked. Like I said, I'm waiting for part 3 to come in to my library, but it's just, I just absolutely love it. So in the meantime, with me waiting for part 3 to come in, I am starting on another one of her books. I haven't opened it yet, but here's another one of her books, Miss Santiago. It's called Guard the Throne. And so just from like the summary of the back of it, it's saying that there's a guy named Curtis Byrne, spent over 2 decades building a feared and respected monarchy in a drug game. When he's dethroned, he unknowingly passes down the family business's 3 kids, Chris, Kane, and City. The street soldiers aren't ready to take orders from underlings once the king is a do or die, or once the king is murdered. However, the Byrne siblings are met with vicious oppositions. It said in a do or die mission to prove themselves, Chris takes over as the brains and Kane as a triggerman. As both boys try to man up and adjust to leading the kingdom, their sister City is out of control and sleeping with the enemy. As these shady facts surrounding their father's murder begin to come out, the brothers are put out of commission, forcing City to run the empire her father built. With the new man in her life, a Harlem prince by her side, City vows to guard the throne by any means necessary, but being queen can be deadly. So, like I said, I am loving her book so far. Like I said, so I believe this is City, supposed to be City. I have not started this book yet. I am eager to start it, but I just wanted to just give you guys, a little background of what I am reading. I'm so excited for these books. After I'm done with this, I will be picking up another one of her books after I'm done with this one in part 3. Depending on when that will be, I am also going to be starting yet another book. And from what I have read in the back, this is about vampires, which I absolutely love. I love vampires. And they're African. They're black vampires. Yes. So yeah. Once I am done with this book, I will make another video to let you guys know how this book went. And I will put the links down below of the books that I have read and the books that I'm going to read. And I will come back, once I read book 3, and finish this book, so I hope you guys enjoyed my little video about these urban books I am reading. I absolutely love urban books. And if you guys know of any books that are good that you like reading, you can, put them in a comment, and all that jazz. And I will be on the lookout for that. So, excuse where I had to make my video. My wonderful partner, my amazing boyfriend Travis, is taking a nap in the living room. So, I had to retreat to my daughter's room because my room wasn't getting enough light for me. So, but anyway, love you guys. Appreciate you guys watching. And if you like these videos, subscribe, and we're gonna keep it pushing. All right. Peace and love.